Welcome to our Make Money Monday. This is our weekly segment live every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. So glad you are here as we have some really fun content to talk about today. We are diving in to talk a little bit about repeat customers and how we can increase their average spend and the frequency of their purchase, and how all of that adds up with some concrete action items and how you can connect back with customers that have shopped in the last couple of months with you to invite them to shop again. So happy you are here. As you're joining in, say hello. Let us know where you are joining from. Also, let us know your direct sales company. And I know a lot of companies have had company conferences and events happening over the last couple of days. So if you have been traveling, if you've been at a leadership event, make sure to shout that out. I loved seeing all of your pictures and all the fun that you've been having while you've been out and about, hanging out with people in real life. So super excited you're here. As I mentioned, this is our Make Money Monday. We do this every single week, but full disclosure, I'm recording this a day early. So I know it's showing that I'm live in all the places, but I'm actually recording this on Sunday evening because while you're watching this live, I am headed to a middle school tour. Oh my gosh, I don't know how in the world I'm going to have a middle schooler next year, but we have her field trip to go check out the school and learn all the things about it. So recording this a little bit in advance. That's why you see that it's a little dark outside today. But so happy you are here. We have a lot of good content to cover, and feel free to share this video with your team or your biz bestie or anyone that you think would find it valuable as you're really gearing things up for 2024. And in the last couple of weeks, we've talked a lot about daily habits that are going to really focus in on active selling, how to build relationships, how to connect in proactively to acquire and bring in new customers to your business. So today, as we're talking about ways to make money in our business, we're talking all about how to retain customers and keep them coming back for more. And I love this topic so much because we all know that it's a lot of work to go find a new customer. And once we've found that new customer, we want to keep that new customer, right? We want them to continue coming back to us over and over again. And one thing I know about direct sales and about this world, this industry that we're in is generally, we're really good at customer service, right? People love shopping with you because you take good care of them. You check in with them. You let them know when their favorite product is on sale. You are connected to them and they love shopping with you. So we're usually really excelling in this area and can bring our customers coming back time after time after time again. So I want to talk today about 3 metrics in your business to really focus in on when we're thinking about repeat customers and growing our income here in 2024. So the first metric is our total number of customers. So most of you have this data. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of digging, pull up your back office, look in your dashboard, pull up your customer list, count them up. This might be a tracking metric that you want to look at every single month. How many new customers do you have in your business? How many existing customers keep coming back to you? How many total customers do you have? So paying attention to how many customers we have is one piece of the equation. The second piece is the frequency of their purchase. So go ahead and drop a comment below if you know how many customers you have, but also let me know if you know how often your customers are making a purchase with you, right? So some of you are going to say they're purchasing with me every 3 months. Some of you are going to say they're purchasing with me maybe every 6 weeks. Those of you with consumable products likely have a better return rate of people coming back and shopping more frequently with you. But that frequency makes a big difference in our overall sales volume for the year. So knowing when they're coming back, how often they're coming back is a really important metric to track. Because even though it doesn't seem that much difference to have somebody shop with you every 2 months versus every 3 months, that adds an additional purchase onto that year when you're looking at it across a 12-month period. So it actually really, really adds up over time, especially when you multiply that by the number of customers you have. So we're not going to get into super fancy math tonight, but I do want you to think about the total number of customers you have and how often those customers are shopping with you. Now, the next metric that I want you to make sure that you're looking at is what is the average purchase size of your customers? Are they making a $40 purchase? Are they making a $75 purchase? Are they making a $200 purchase? But that's another metric and another lever that you have in your business that you can really focus in on to see how your revenue goes up over time. So obviously, if they're purchasing more, that's going to help. If they're purchasing more frequent, that's going to help. And if overall we have more customers, that's going to help. When we focus on all three of those, we see all three adding up over time. And you're going to see a lot more revenue this year than you did last year. So a couple metrics to dig into, a little bit of homework for you, but also want you to really think about, how do you keep people coming back? What is it? Like, okay, we're checking in with them at a couple of key touch points. Now, of course, we want to check in with people right after they place an order and say, thank you for your order. I hope you love your order. I also love a touch point to say, hey, your order is coming to you, even if they get an automatic tracking email from your company, letting them know, hey, I see your order is coming to you on Tuesday. When you get that order, let me know that everything arrived okay. Gives you another excuse to check back in. Then, shortly after that order is delivered, checking in and saying, hey, did everything arrive okay? Did you have any questions? In fact, maybe here's a tip, or here's something that you might want to know about that product that you purchase. Giving them a little bit of a value add right there is a great point to just make another connection. And then the next step is bringing them back. And honestly, this is where a lot of people fall short, right? They think, okay, I've acquired a new customer. That's great. They're going to get my emails. Maybe they're going to get my text messages. Maybe they're going to see my posts on social. But we forget to proactively come back to them and say, hey, are you ready for more? Or, oh, I know you bought this. You're also going to love that. Or, oh, you've probably used up your supply of this. Let's get a reorder in for you, right? So knowing that frequency of purchase is a really, really important metric to track. So I want you, here's really your homework. This is where the money-making activity comes in. I want you to take a look back at those customers that shopped with you 2 to 3 months ago, right? So here we are, it's the end of January. So I want you to go back to people that shopped with you at the end of November or maybe the end of October. So pull up those October, November, maybe even the beginning of December shoppers, pull that list and take a look at who has not purchased with you again. If they have not purchased with you again, this is your reminder to proactively reach out, check in, see how they're liking their product, and give them a suggestion or an excuse to purchase again with you. So all of that is going to drive up your revenue. And I have to say, it is so much easier to get that repeat customer coming back for more versus going out there and finding a brand new customer and another brand new customer and another brand new customer. So your challenge this week, your money-making task, is really to pull that customer list, look at what the frequency of purchase is, and think about who you can prioritize to follow up with to invite them to shop again. I know a lot of companies have some really awesome customer specials happening here in January, especially the later half of the month. We tend to see a little bit more promotions popping up. So make sure you're taking advantage of those. This does not mean you have to, dish out a bunch of extras or freebies or discounts out of pocket. Lean into what your company is offering and make sure that those customers know about those deals, those specials, those incentives, and encourage them to make a purchase again. All right. Okay. So before we wrap up, I'm going to keep this short and sweet today. This is very actionable, very tangible in your business. I want to remind you of some key things happening inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy. Now, if you're an Academy VIP, we have a deep dive mastermind happening tomorrow, Tuesday. We also have office hours for everyone inside the Academy. Come and bring your questions. I am all here for it. Anything that's on your mind, we're going to dive into those questions during office hours on Wednesday. And all of you participating in the digital marketing course, the live course, which you're having so much fun with, we are officially on week 3 of that course. It is happening on Thursday morning. So we have an action-packed week, lots of good stuff happening inside the Academy. Next week, we have the amazing Janelle Holden, part of our Modern Direct Seller team, talking a little bit about the art of selling and what that looks like. That's happening on the very last day of the month. It's going to be really, really good, high value. I literally everything Janelle says is pure gold. So I hope you can join us for all of that goodness happening. If you're interested in learning more about the Academy, you can comment below Academy or head over to moderndirectselleracademy.com. If you're interested in that digital marketing course, it is a 6-week course. So you'd be jumping in about halfway through, but you're still more than welcome to join us. Comment the keyword digital, and I will send you a little bit more information about that course. And for all of you, I hope to see you at one of our activities inside the Academy this week. And I look forward to seeing you back next week for our Make Money Monday. All right, my friends, I hope you have a great Monday.